It's been a good year for fans of the Marvel Universe as exciting content has been released by Marvel Studios. She-Hulk fans can't help but speculate which of their favorite characters from the MCU will make cameos on the new Disney Plus series. Curious to see which of your favorites might appear next to your very own superhuman case-solving lawyer Jennifer Walters? Let's hear what the producers have to say. First things first, Marvel fans aren't wrong to expect cameos. The Marvel franchise has been no stranger to cameos and hidden Easter eggs, leading to a constant game of guessing amongst fans. Whether it's Spider-Man from alternate dimensions in No Way Home, or the somewhat confusing appearance of Captain Marvel, aka Carol Danvers, in Ms. Marvel, the MCU knows how to keep fans on their toes. Snippets of the Marvel Studios landscape feature uniquely in each production, adding a familiar yet fresh spin to every production. Here's what we already know from the second trailer. Benedict Wong of Doctor Strange fame will appear as the Sorcerer Supreme, Wong, and we'll be seeing Matt Murdock, another great lawyer like She-Hulk, appearing as Daredevil. While these fan favorites are sure to placate the audiences, Marvel has sure set us up to hope for more. Now, here's a news we definitely weren't expecting. Pop superstar Megan Thee Stallion is about to join Marvel Universe with She-Hulk. She's making her debut in an incoming episode of the show. We don't know anything about Stallion's role since the studio has made no official announcements as of now, but earlier this year, rumors already hinted at Stallion's appearance when her stunt performer, Marcia Day, added a She-Hulk attorney-at-law entry into her resume. We can't wait to see how this turns out. Fans feel reasonably sure that there will be more among the Marvel Cinematic Universe who may need the legal assistance of the lawyer extraordinaire She-Hulk. Let's look back at some of the welcome surprises the MCU has brought so far. Are fans putting unrealistic expectations on this short 9-episode series? Well, you can blame Marvel for setting the bar so high. Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe has captured the imagination of fans with its big reveals brought to the audience by showing how interconnected the Marvel Universe is. In revealing that interconnectivity, characters have interacted with each other in ways that have been entertaining, amusing, and incredibly exciting for fans. Whether it's Doctor Strange or Shang-Chi, or big reveals through the cameos, the MCU have raised the bar very high. It's hard to forget how the unexpected crossover between Doctor Strange and the Illuminati sent shockwaves through theater audiences. Fans expect those goosebumps moments. Yes, we're all also thinking about how Tobey Maguire dropped by so impressively in No Way Home and how the crowd went wild when a beloved or hated character pops up on their screen, blending into the show at its most critical moments. So, before we let our imagination run wild, let's take a look at what the director Kat Coiro has to say about the possibilities. Moving on to what the masterminds behind the show have to say, director Kat Coiro marveled, no pun intended guys, over how dedicated fans of the franchise are speculating about the endless possibility for cameos. Coiro brings our attention back to the premise of the show itself. She-Hulk is essentially a lawyer representing superhumans in their legal battles. Now that is a solid foundation for some great laughs and compelling drama that could definitely use some star-studded appearances. She says that the whole concept of superheroes needing legal help is so comical that it's easy to understand how fans would want to see their favorites pop by with something as simple as their legal woes. The thought of Doctor Strange coming into superhuman court with his brand new third eye is enough to make any Marvel fans holler. Spoiler-averse director Coiro calls fans of the show very imaginative, she has no idea, for their constant guessing games, but did not hint at what crossovers we can expect. She knows how to keep the fans guessing. Well, we have to give her this, she does tell us what not to expect. When the question of what to expect goes unanswered, there is some comfort in knowing what we should not even dare to imagine. So, here's what not to expect. It seems Jessica Gao, the creator and one of the head writers for She-Hulk, Attorney-at-Law, is reluctant to get our hopes up. In conversation with Lifehacker, Gao can be seen cautioning against expecting any big surprises. In particular, Gao warns us against having our heart set on seeing one superhero in particular, Spider-Man. So why is Spider-Man off the table? While it is tempting to want to see all our favorites on the show, it is true that not everyone can fit into the storyline as seamlessly as we'd think. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is so deeply connected that no cameo is random. Everything has to be in line with the integrity of the wider universe, so much of which we don't know, but that's a crisis for another video. So, back to Spider-Man. Why is Spider-Man such a strict no-go? It seems that the possibility of seeing Spider-Man was quickly taken off the table as Gal reveals that just after a few preliminary rounds of writing for the show, the idea of introducing him to the series was written off. Though lovers of Spider-Man among the writers' table, the Spider-Man super nerds according to Gao, tried to push for the inclusion of, if not Spider-Man, at least someone from the Spider-Man supporting world into the She-Hulk series, but failed to find a way to make it fit. So, while the process of elimination in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, with its countless characters, is probably not the best way to go when ruling out who may or may not feature in She-Hulk, we can at least rule out Spider-Man. The stunning cameos in No Way Home are supposed to keep our Spider-Man cravings satiated for the time being. Gao wants fans to watch the show for what it has to offer instead of tuning in with the hopes of catching a particular character on the screen. But Marvel fans are ecstatic by the chance to spot a fan favorite on the 9-episode series nonetheless. Not so fast though. Of course, fans speculate that the writers of the show are deliberately misdirecting viewers so as to retain the wow value when Spider-Man does happen to randomly pop up on the show. Who's to say? True Spider-Man fans will hold on to hope. We want to see more of. Let's talk a little bit about what we do want to see in She-Hulk the Attorney. While the show focuses on She-Hulk, we can't put the Hulk aka Bruce Banner out of our minds and how there is a huge unresolved plotline between him and Betty Ross. While Bruce is of course part of the show, we're on the edge of our seat to know if this might finally be the time to resolve whatever's between Bruce and Betty. If Carol Danvers can show up in Ms. Marvel, would it be too far-fetched to say that we might see these two together? Since She-Hulk herself is a lawyer, and thanks to Trailer 2, we already know we'll be seeing another one of our favorite lawyers, Daredevil, on the show, is it too wrong to expect Foggy Nelson to show up besides his very best friend Murdock? We know of Foggy's unwavering loyalty to Murdock, and to see the two together would easily be a great moment for the show. We'd love to see Foggy Nelson in the supporting role that's his forte. There's something about a charming duo of best friends that you just can't go wrong with, even when one of them is blinded by radioactive substances. Fans also wonder whether they'll be seeing any of the Thing on She-Hulk the Attorney, as readers of the comic books know well that She-Hulk had been a member of the Fantastic Four with, of course, the Thing. Will we see her become a part of the Fantastic Four? Will we witness the banter between her and the Thing? Or will we quietly imagine this amazing crossover? Marvel Phase 4 has been an exciting phase that's been full of surprises, so let's hope the same for She-Hulk the Attorney. Well, as we come to the end of this video, we must admit that Phase 4 of Marvel has left the fans wanting more, simply because it's been so captivating. There's so much to be in awe of, so many connections to explore, so many questions yet to be answered. Let's keep watching the remaining 7 episodes of She-Hulk Attorney with an open mind. We're excited to see which fan theories turn out to be right and whatever the producers have in store for us. That's a wrap for this video. Let us know what you think we can expect from the coming episodes of She-Hulk the Attorney, how it might link up with the rest of the MCU, and how you're finding it so far. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.